Good evening, Rabotai. Tomorrow is going to be a rosette. Tomorrow is going to be a fast day, Ta'anit Esther. It's supposed to be on Shabbat, but it gets pushed off till Thursday. On this day of a fast day, a person is supposed to do Teshuvah. Teshuvah specifically in this time where the Jewish people, especially in Eretz Israel and outside of Eretz Israel, are suffering tremendously. They need our merits. As the Gemara, really the Parashat Bechukotai, it says clearly in the Pasuk, in Bechukotai telechu, if we go and follow the laws of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And Rashi says, what does it mean to follow in Bechukotai telechu? Rashi says it means to be studying Torah. If we study Torah, we fulfill what the Pasuk says, Natati Shalom Ba'aretz, it will be peace in the land. And it says, Urdaftem et oivechem, and you will chase your enemies. They will not chase you, you will chase them. So you see, if a person wants to be able to have this bracha, it all depends on the Torah study. Now, a person also has to know that Yehoshua, the Gemara Masechet Megillah says, Yehoshua had an angel. The Pasuk says the angel came to him to give him musar, rebuke, and told him that you're sinning. He says, what sin did I do? He says, you're not going to be successful in war because you didn't let the Am Yisrael study Torah. You're not studying Torah like you're supposed to. So therefore, you're not going to have success in the war. So you see that a person with the main success in war is dependent on how much Torah Am Yisrael studies. As we know, the Midrash tells us that in Parshat Matot, the elef lemate, they would have 1,000 soldiers go to war. They had corresponding 1,000 people studying Torah and praying for those soldiers that they should be successful. So you see, without the merits, none of our ishtadlut will have any fruit, chas v'shalom. Rather, we have to do teshuvah to be able to study Torah. But not just that, we also have to have ahdut. We have to have unity amongst Am Yisrael. The Midrash in the Sefer Vayikra writes that all Am Yisrael, they're like on one boat. When one person does a sin, it causes everyone else to suffer. A person shouldn't think, it's my life, I'll do whatever I want, I'll suffer the consequences. It doesn't work like that. We're all connected. If imagine a person says he rents a room in a big yacht, in a big boat, and he starts doing drilling over there. He starts doing remont. And he starts doing construction. You tell him, what are you doing? He says, this is my room. I bought it, I can do whatever I want. No. If you make a hole, you sink, we all suffer. So therefore, that's how a person has to realize that we have to make teshuvah, even if not for yourself, for the sake of Am Yisrael, that they shouldn't suffer anymore. So for their sake, you should change your ways. As the Midrash Tanhuma says many places, that all Am Yisrael will not be punished if they are b'ahdut, if they are one group, and also the Geulah cannot come until we are all agudah ahat, we are all one group. The Yerushalmi Masechet Peah says King Achav, they were doing avodah zarah, and he would win in battle. And the Yerushalmi says, why did he win in battle if they did avodah zarah? Is because they were very makpid not to speak lashon hara. They are very meticulous to never speak negative about another person. We're all one unit. B'zchut this, they used to win every war. So you see how powerful it is to have unity. The Sfat Emet says in Purim, how did they repeal the evil decree? It says, Lech knos kol Yehudim. He told them, go and gather all the Jews, tell them to do a fast day, to go and pray to Hashem to repeal Haman's decree. And only b'zchut this that they got together. It wasn't one person, 5 people, 10 people fasted. All Am Yisrael says, together we're all going to fast. Imagine, all Am Yisrael that gets together, Shabbat, we're all going to keep Shabbat. We're going to all pray Shachrit. We're all going to say Shema Yisrael. We're all going to go do Teshuvah. Everybody, not one Yotzei Min HaKlal. The Ramban writes, Ilchot Teshuvah, Perek Gimel. He says, a person who says, I don't want to be part of the group. Why should I be part of it? I do my own thing. I won't fast the fast days. I won't participate in shoulder their burden and be suffering in their suffering. I don't want to be part of Am Yisrael. I don't want to be part of all their events. Says the Rambam, a person who speaks like this, En lo chelek lo haba, he loses his portion of the world to come. What is this? This is all your Jewish family. And you say, go let them, whatever happens to them, happens to them. No, it's all important. It's important. It involves us also. It's part of our life also. Therefore, a person on this day of the fast day, he should go out of his way to make teshuvah both on studying Torah and to work on loving every single Jew because he's a Jew. There's a famous story of Galinsky, Allah Shalom. He said he went to Uzbekistan running away from Russia, running away. He just ran away from being in the jail over there. He ran away to Uzbekistan, and he said he didn't have a place for Shabbat. He saw one Bukharian Jew, and he went to him. He tried to speak to him. He only speaks Yiddish. He doesn't speak Bukharian. He didn't speak Russian. They couldn't communicate. He told him Shabbat, and he showed him I need to eat. He says, come, come, come. He tells them to come. They didn't speak few words. They said hello, goodbye, here you go, Shabbat Shalom. They didn't have any conversation. He hosted him for 1 week. 1 week, he doesn't speak one word with this person. Why? Because he's a Jewish person. That's why. Baruch Olam. Amen. Amen.